Welcome back to Krista's Cozy Cove, where we were really supposed to play cozy games, but ended up turning into a horror show. Today we are playing a game called Don't Take This Cat Home. There are many trigger warnings. There's a few of them there. Please take care of yourself if you are easily triggered. This game has more trigger warnings than any game I've ever seen. Here's a list if you would like to take a look. Yeah. I'm concerned. Okay. Ooh, it's a dialogue heavy game, it looks like. It says skip, auto, save, everything at the bottom. But I don't know much about this game other than there's a cat in the box and you're not supposed to take care of it. However, I do know there are 40 endings in this game and one good ending. Without further ado, let's get into this game. You're not having a great day as usual. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out. In the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe it's just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turned your head home when... Huh? Was that... There's only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Oh, that and the weather. Assumingly, I'm an introvert that does not like to leave the house. Why am I going out whenever everyone's dying? That's not a good time. But none of them react to the sound at all. Am I hallucinating a cat? Curiously guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground, dampened by the rain, makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Okay, I'm turning the audio up in my headphones. Oh my god. That was like the cutest sound ever. Oh my god. Finally, the sound source comes into view in a cold, dim light in the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box. Oh, it's a cat. It's so cute. I have a really bad obsession with cats. Guess that should have been obvious. It's a interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. No, I want to hug it. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Woohoo! That sounds like my sister's cat. It's a little calico. It's so cute. It definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before, but if they're all cute like this one, it's a shock that they haven't found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. You look around the alley. Probably must just ended, okay? You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves a cat in the cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It just looks at you. As if watching for you to make the next move. Do not take the cat home, take the cat home. This is obviously the smart answer, given the name of this game. However, I'm a sucker. You know what? I have a baby now. You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? Woo-hoo! That's so cute! You're all alone and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. You don't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. This is so cute. This cat is 100% gonna murder us. The purring sounds. You think a little while will probably be more like a day, but you'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food and then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. 1 you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. What is this music? Oh. I'm really intrigued by the music in this game. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. This is going to be really hard for me since I can't speak normally. I struggle with reading aloud, so try not to judge my terrible reading skills too much. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at you beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spend hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your leg with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you in the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted. Mayo and mustard spread. Turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly sliced You once says you cut your finger on the knife while slicing the tomato. Stupid. I like how I'm so forgiving of the cat, but I'm so eager to call myself an idiot. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife into the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs the knives and meows pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just You watch the cat as it stares to you. It is licking my blood off of the knife. Look lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. It's fine. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. Oh my god. The cat sits back staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? Oh, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You were going to take it to a shelter tomorrow anyways. What's, one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your cut with a bandage. The cat keeps trying to lick your wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV, you gently push away every time, but you're starting to get worried about the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you will do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food staying in the corner, untouched. Yeah, no, this cat... Oh, this cat only wants to eat me. He does not... Why do I keep playing cannibalistic games? First it was Dead Plate, and now it's this. Technically, I don't think it's cannibalism because it's a cat, and I'm not a cat, but still. Come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea of how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out into the rain. After finding the number for your local vet, you pick up your landline and the lights just went out. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving it out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight to turn it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check. Oh my god. This is a little demon kitty. Oh my god, does that say help? Look at the flashing lights. It goes like... One of them says help. Oh, kitty. Kitty, no. The cat sits atop your digital clock staring at you. Thinking now you realize the clock shouldn't have been working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are still lit up. And completely going haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was just a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. That's not a cat. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are large, round, and inky. The flashlight flickers. You know what? I'm turning my lights off for this game. This feels like an actual scary game rather than just like creepy effects. And the cat is gone, and it is midnight. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctuated with the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart, is overwritten. Oh, the heart sounds. Yeah. Is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up on the sound of static all around you. How's this clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock, and it feels as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered, "Let's play." Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you weigh it out, not that you could even if it did. You can't stay here, you have to run. Without a thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens in you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action, but you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tingle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Oh my god. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you broke your ankle, but something warm, wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on the tiles after skidding across the floor as it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in the strange light coming from outside. Light pouring in from the now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt. I'm struggling to speak, I'm sorry. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at, it's your kitchen knife, and it's still tinted red from your earlier blutter, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by then? You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. Oh my god. When you spy something in the darkness beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light of your doorway. It pads lightly over the knife as if skipping in delight, and bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Ah. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. Even more creepy music, lovely. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight, the sound of shaky breaths discordant against the static now piercing your skull, the dryness of your tongue spreading to your throat, the incomprehensible sight of the stray you've taken in, looking away at the kitchen knife once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Golden eyes slide up at you as if in response to the sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves. Its shoulders twitch as if it's just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints on your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts, but you can't stop, you don't stop, not when the shadows grow around you, not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. I don't like that shadow. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Look behind you, keep running. Interesting. Very interesting. Ending 0, it begins? What? begins, complete, something happened, you think, oh, anyway. You can't really remember what. What? The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? But your luck finally is starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do, maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. No. Huh? What was that? Oh my god, it's so cute. It's totally not gonna murder me. Oh, so it's not raining today. Is that important? Familiar, right? It's not glaring at you or hissing at you. Jeez. You know what? Let's not learn from our mistakes. That look, it looks at you like you're stupid. It's like, are you really doing this again? Oh, it's so cute though. This is all the same stuff as the first time. The only difference is it's not raining. That's literally the only difference right now. But that would be a waste of time! You briefly think about getting the cat food, but that would be a waste of time because it doesn't... Okay. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in the modest apartment. After locking the front... Why is there breathing? After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and stares at you. Do something alone, do something with the cat. Maybe if I'm stuck up to the cat, it won't kill me. On second thought, we didn't get the cat food. You think if I just feed the cat, I'm just gonna like cut myself and feed it my blood. That's a really messed up thought, but if that is what happens, I really want it to be. Oh, what's that? You realize there's a tightly sealed Tupperware on the bottom shelf of your fridge. You don't recognize it. The foul odor is leaking from the container. Whatever is inside can't be safe for human consumption. But the cat seems excited about it. It's practically salivating over it. So, you're the caretaker here. You're the one who needs to decide what's best for the hungry cat. So you'll feed it. Mystery food. Is this really a good idea? Just give it a taste of human flesh. Oh. The stench is overwhelming. Yeah, give me a minute. You hazard a look at the contents in the container, but you honestly can't understand what you're supposed to be looking at. Everything is just mashed together. What exactly everything consists of is just a mystery you're more than happy to keep unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not the color, though. The color is all the same. The most unfortunate looking shade of gray you've ever seen. Tinted with a nauseatingly green, wet film over the top. Am I supposed to warm this up, or you don't really know how to serve it? Any utensil or plate that touches it is getting thrown out immediately. No exceptions. Your hands are going to be scrubbed with soap and hot water. to within an inch of their lives after this. You decide against being the crap in the microwave. You doubt it would taste or smell any better warm. Not wanting to hold it anymore, you shake your head and practically toss the container next to the cat on the counter. That cat really, really likes the toxic-looking sludge, sniffing at it and yeah. You turn to the fridge to close it. You've lost your appetite. You're about to head to the bathroom to wash your hands for the next hour when... Oh my god! Did it just bite me? Dude, I gave you food. Food? I mean, technically, I did give him both a foot and a food, so... And the red is so slowly spreading across the rest of your sock. Are you bleeding? You quickly reach down to pull off your sock to see the damage. Yeah, I'm missing a toe. Your middle toe is gone. It's just gone. It's just a stump left in its place. It's just gone. Steadily leaking blood on the floor. You clumsily step back as if it would help you get away from what you're seeing. The blood trail simply follows your movements. 911. You have to call 911. Phone, where's the... Your tongue? Isn't my tongue gone? I'm sorry, the contents in that container, my body parts, and if he eats a tongue, then my tongue is gone, and if he eats a toe, then my toe's gone. Is that what's happening here? You slowly look over to find the cat still eating, completely unbothered by your suffering. I regret this. Not bothering to try to stop the blood from dribbling out your mouth, you keep watching in a gaze as the cat happily chews a gross piece of... Wait, that's... You look more closely at the mystery food in the cat's jaws. It looks vaguely familiar. It looks like a tongue. Munch gulp. Oh my god. I didn't even read what... Oh my... Hold on, I have to go through history. Before you can even think to do anything to stop it, the cat dives into the container again and it bites a piece into that thing that looks kind of like a tongue. Yeah. You collapse onto the floor, clutching your torso. Something inside you... Oh, blood pours out from deep within you. Whoever that was felt important. And now it's probably gone too. It hurts. It hurts so much. Stop. You weakly try to reach up to the cat on the counter above you. Your vision blurs from the efforts, from the pain, from your tears, from... Your eyes, Oh, he just ate my eyes. You fall limply back onto the floor. You're leaking blood all over from your insides, your eye sockets. You can feel your life fading away too. That's fine. If it means not feeling the pain of losing another part of you, then... Hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs. And give you time to just... Ending 10, you are what you eat. Jesus Christ. So,
where I'm gonna end this video.
That was do not take this cat home. I will. Don't worry, I'm playing more. See y'all next time. And we'll return to the demonic cat game. Bye.